Alright, so I've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky lately, or as is known in the gamers community, the real gamers know it as Bullet Bowl, the Bullet Bowl of video games. Sean Murray could be considered the Mark Griffin of video games, but not really, because this game actually reivindicated itself, and Sean Murray actually kind of like delivered, or at least had the decency of not abandoning the game once those sweet stacks of money arrived at the bank account. So I actually have to give props to Hello Games for a great game. So I've been playing a lot of this game and I've been enjoying it a lot. But, you know, once you start playing the game and making videos about a game, you start worrying, well, what am I gonna do next? How am I gonna get those sweet views? So I started doing some research about what game is coming this year that would be very similar to No Man's Sky and that actually shows promise of being great at release. And I came across this beautiful game right here, Satisfactory. What the crap is Satisfactory, you may be asking yourself?
Satisfactory is essentially about building these huge automated factories. So you play as an engineer that's been sent from Earth to this alien planet, and you're going to build this enormous machine. It was hinted at the end of the trailer there.
All right, sounds good so far. You are in an alien planet and you're building machines, so it kind of reminded me of Scrap Mechanic. So I'm thinking maybe Scrap Mechanic merges with No Man's Sky to create the Bullet Bowl of the next generation. Construct, automate, explore and exploit. All those things sound amazing to me. I don't see anything here that would constitute a red flag for me. So everything that they're promising seems very freaking cool. Factorio meets Scrap Mechanic meets No Man's Sky. That would be dope. So apparently you work for an evil corporation maybe, and you're gonna be sent out to one of many alien planets. So I don't know if that means that there's gonna be a procedural map, procedural universe. I don't know if everyone's gonna be in the same map. Maybe this is gonna be procedural and we don't know what we're building. We don't know the lore behind it, but everything that they're saying, it's pretty cool. We have some pictures over here. So look at this. I mean, don't tell me this doesn't look like a Factorio and Scrap Mechanic and No Man's Sky. Look at this. How is this not No Man's Sky? This is totally No Man's Sky right here. All right, yeah. So I'm really expecting this game to be great. I'm really hoping that this game is great. Who the heck is Coffee Stain? That doesn't sound good at all. What games have you done? What have you done in the past? What is your track record? Oh, great. So this game is coming from the creators of games like Goat Simulator, The Technological Achievement, a great game, excellent reviews, and obviously the YouTuber bait Deep Rock Galactic. So these two games really tell you everything you need to know about this company. So you know what, all the ragdoll physics and stupid gameplay that you see in Deep Rock Galactic, it kind of like worries me a little bit. But then again, they kind of like evolved a little bit with Goat Simulator and all the like solid gameplay mechanics, and with you know, the mining aspect of it, and you know, different guns and different classes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I just want to know whether or not this is solid. It says coming soon, so it might be released this year, maybe early next year. We have no idea. It is an FPS though, so you're not going to be able to play in third person. It says adventure and strategy base building, but it doesn't say anything about procedurally. Let's see. That's how I do research. Just Control F this crap. So you can join their Discord, by the way. Alright, so it says Coffee Stain is a Swedish independent developer. Alright, so they're Swedish? And they created Goat Simulator. What's up with Sweden, guys? What's your obsession with flaccid creatures? You know, because we have Coffee Stain, who made Goat Simulator. We have Landfall. They do ragdoll physics games all the time. There's some sort of obsession with flaccidity there. That's a word, all right? Jace confirms in Q&A number 3 that there are 24 unique buildings so far, and that we won't have creative mode in alpha. So that's kind of disappointing. You guys know that I'm a big fan of the creative mode. I like just building without any sort of like limitation, and maybe through that inspiring other people to create their stuff. through the normal game, where you actually have to make some sacrifices to get the materials. You know, I'm not big on sacrifices, guys. I'm sorry. All right, I just want to play the game in creative mode and create awesome stuff and not have to worry about my freaking nanites or whatever. Stupid ferrite dust. Who likes ferrite dust anyway? Apparently there is no terraforming, landscaping, weather, or pollution. But there is a possibility of a top-down view later, so it seems like they're more inspired by Scrap Mechanic and Factorio. None of those games have terraforming, landscaping, or weather, or pollution, or any of that stuff, but they're great games nonetheless, mainly because of the mechanics, because the mechanics are so different and you can stack them. And you can build on top of things, and you can use different mechanics, different items to create different things. And the way these things interact with each other, I know this is completely... I don't know if you guys are following what I'm saying, but the way different items interact with each other, it's what's fun about the games. Almost like if it manages to capture that same sense of discovery, I think this game is going to be great in that regard.
And you know, for people who haven't played this type of game, can you give me an example of what producing a more advanced resource might look like?
Right. After a while, you'll need to create something more advanced, like a computer, for example. And at that point, you'll have some copper stuff set up, your wires and cables. But to make plastic, you need to get some oil. So you need to go out and you need to find this oil, build some oil pumps and oil refineries, and set up a transport with self-driving vehicles between the outpost and your factory.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that scale, because you know, there's a lot of games where you build a house or a small town. How much area are we talking about where all your factories will exist?
Oh, this factory will grow enormous. The main part, which will probably be the biggest, will start spreading more and more and more. Or in some cases, we'll have players just building.
Right, so it seems like we're not going to have any sort of procedural maps. It seems like it's a single map. It's mainly the appearance of it, which resembles kind of like a space exploration adventure type of game. Alright, so apparently the closed alpha has not been released yet. You can sign up for the alpha at satisfactorygame.com. You can enter your email and get a chance to be part of the closed alpha. I'm really excited for the game. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. As always, guys, just take everything that you see at E3 with a grain of salt. So you can be part of the closed alpha here. You can enter your email and get a chance to be part of the closed alpha. So gamers, rise up. Come on, let's be a part of this and make this game a great game. Anyway, so far, I think this game is looking great. I'm gonna keep following this game for the foreseeable future, and I'll give you guys updates whenever something happens. Just be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and do whatever it is that YouTube wants you to do in order to get videos on this freaking platform, because it's getting real difficult, guys. It's getting real. All right. You know, it's kind of like an SNES type of like cheat code. You have to close the tab, you have to open it again, then subscribe, then hit the bell button, then choose within the options of the bell button which one you want. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.